missions and the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? AIM's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
Oh, you've been played.
He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than
Should I
enough
play
data
Twin
to
Snakes?
formulate such a program.
Maybe after I go through all the Metal Gears.
Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between
He
Snake
drank wine with the
and Big
bendy
Boss.
straw. He really did.
Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against
but
the boy. That story about purified hydrogen
Twin
bombs
Snakes is
just the tip of the iceberg.
very
The
different
project was already underway when I sunk
from
that
like in
tanker
terms of like
along with
music,
your old
in
man
terms of how you
2
play
years
it.
ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it.
In terms of cutscene,
You were told that the eradication of
The
Dead Cell
cutscenes are
6 months
wild
ago
in
was an
Twin
act of the
Snakes.
Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of your project?
Jesus, that scene is so fucking cold. That scene is so goddamn cold.
How could...
You're no lady.
I think
luck.
Ocelot might
You
be
have
my
nothing
favorite
that we didn't
character
give you.
in the entire series. Like, I think he is #1 just because of how unpredictable he is. And that's like throughout the entire series,
Do
the
you know
entire
why
franchise.
that
He's
book is
just
It wasn't magic or some
So-
new age mumbo jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed.
he's so much fun. He's just really fun.
Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband.
Like I said, Twin Snakes is mostly a remaster.
We
of-
needed a pathetic
sake of
wretch like you
controls.
to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart. It missed. Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
I guess she's lucky.
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
I forgot! I forgot! He jumps! He jumps so far! It's so high! Let's not forget, Ocelot's like what? In his 50s here?
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
He's older than 50? Ooh, Jesus. How long is it after MGS2 that we get to MGS4? Isn't it like 4 years?
How's
4
this
years later?
then?
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die! Everybody down!
She's starting to believe.
What the? Impossible!
Says the guy who just jumped like 50 feet into the air and got into a giant robot.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena.
He's 65 on the dot? Oh, shut up.
Daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
Get these Matrix quotes out of here. No, never.
I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead. No! No! No, not now!
Like what?
I've been waiting for this. It can't be. I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
It was me, brother. It was me all along.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all...
That's right, Liquid, take matters into
I'm
your
off to
own
bury
naked
the
snake.
Patriots for good.
What?
You know where they are?
Huh?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you.
I like
There's
how
room for only
Liquid's
one
arm is
snake
fucking
and one big
gross.
boss. Time to say goodbye.
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake, you coming?
This scene is so ridiculous. So I just want to make a note. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I just want to make a note that Snake does swim after Ray and also might have caught up because we don't see Snake until the very end. Either he caught up or gave up and swam to shore. Regardless, both are insanely impressive. Because it had to be him, it had to be Liquid. Wait a second. If Liquid's just a ghost now, would he just be Gas Snake? Because ghosts are gases?
Federal
Maybe?
Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not
Also,
power I want. What
I'm
I
curious,
wanted to take back from the Patriots are
if they
things like
remake this
freedom,
game,
civil
are
rights,
they gonna show
opportunity.
Arsenal destroying New
The
York
founding principles
like
of
it was
this country.
originally planned before September the 11th?
Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. We're all born with an expiration date.
The day before
No one
Pi
lasts
Day.
forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Clones
No,
of our father, with the ability to reproduce
that's technically not true.
engineered out.
Just because Kojima's not there, it doesn't mean that his original vision for the game doesn't matter, because we're seeing stuff that is in MGS3 that might have been planned originally, but due to technology at the time wasn't in there, like more CQC moves
All I want is to be
that you see on the title screen. That was like, I was so, oh my god, I was so disappointed when that wasn't in the game. I was like, you could do that? You could do that? That's crazy. And then you play the game and you can't. And I was like,
unlike an intro of history.
but
I will be remembered as an exon. That would be
the original vision
mark in history.
of Kojima does matter, probably not to the degree that, like, you know, they're gonna strictly adhere to it, but it does matter in the sense that if they
become the sons of liberty.
roll credits, if they
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible?
if they move
The AI
away
was
from
destroyed.
anything that made Metal Gear
Who are you?
what Metal Gear is, people are going to be upset, and they know that. They absolutely know that.
Over the past
That's
200
why
years,
MGS3 isn't,
consciousness formed layer by
like,
layer in the crucible of the White House.
starkly different.
Not unlike the way
Because it
life
could have
started
been.
in the oceans
It could have been. They could have made it bigger,
The
more
White House
expansive,
is our
but it
primordial
just seems
suit,
like
a base of
it's
evolution.
just MGS3 again, but with
We
more
are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so
graphics,
often.
better
How can
graphics,
anyone
more
hope to
animations.
eliminate us?
There's
As
not
long as this
anything that
nation
actually
exists,
changes
so will we.
Cut the crap.
what
If
made
you're
MGS3
immortal, Why would you
MGS3.
take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Ah, Rose, get out of here! This is a very long codec call.
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness.
I mean, we'll see. But
S3
like
is
I
not
said,
even a soldier
I'm
trained
pretty
in the
sure
Solid Snake.
if they deviate at all
It is a
from
method,
Metal
a
Gear
protocol that created a
Solid
circumstance that
or
made you what you are.
Metal Gear in general, people are going to be
So you're
upset and they
saying
don't
we're
want
the
that.
S3,
Because
not
Konami is already on a short lease with everybody, and they want this to succeed because they want more money. That's
What you
just it.
experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's
I mean, too,
crazy.
they want this to succeed so much that they are putting in the Ape Escape minigame
The objective
from
of
the
this
original.
exercise was to establish
And
such
Xbox is going to have a
method.
Bomberman minigame. It's probably going to come to PlayStation.
Used Shadow Moses as a paradigm.
And then
for
they
the
said that there's going to be
exercise.
more. So maybe
I
Metal
wonder if
Gear
you would have
Online
preferred a fantasy setting.
remake? Maybe.
We chose that
Who
path not
knows?
because of its extreme
That'll be cool.
circumstances. It was
I
an optimal
doubt
test
it.
for S3's crisis
I very
management
much doubt it.
capacity.
But
If
it would be
Command
cool.
trigger, Control and solve this. It would be ready for any contingency. And now we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
Amazing.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Why? Why'd they give him that
I claimed
face?
you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free. I have other reasons.
I mean,
for
are
wanting
there-
you dead.
Is there new voice acting
Clues to the
in
Patriots inside GW have been
MGS
erased, but there are other
Delta?
traces.
Because to my understanding, I thought it was just them using the
Information is
exact
being
same
carried
audio.
by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex and throughout the neural network they formed.
Or did they actually speak about that? Because I don't know.
Brace yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the best?
Oh god.
What's wrong with you?
Like Cervantes from Soul Blade. Except for no bleh bleh bleh. Bleh bleh bleh. Huh? What what do you mean? Did you just Matrix dodge? Did you just... I'm on fire. On fire. Ah.
Good work, Jack.
Man, The controls for the sword are a bit rough. Sometimes they don't come out. Why? Why are you calling me?
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Damn.
Weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Let's go.
I need scissors. Oh god.
What's wrong with you?
I did it. I got him. It was at this moment he knew he fucked up. Oh, he was hired to record new voice lines. Oh. George Washington definitely would have loved anime.
knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality.
So fun
Most of
fact,
what they call
I have a
real is
friend
actually fiction.
that used this speech.
What you think you see
I think he
is
said
only
it
as
was
real as
for
your brain
a
tells you it is.
philosophy class, and he got an
What am I
A.
supposed to believe in?
He's so.
What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you
Pretty
were
sure he
willing
didn't
to
use it
have.
like
That
word for
decides the
word, but
future. The Patriots are a
still-
kind of ongoing
still
fiction
wild.
too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
I was gonna say,
Decide
nah,
for
he might
myself.
have.
And whatever you choose will be you.
He was
I don't
really
know if
shy,
I
he kept
can.
himself. Also,
I
he
know
had
you didn't
bad
have
breath,
much in terms of
so
choices
he didn't
this
like
time.
public speaking.
But everything you felt,
Jesus
thought
Christ.
about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with
Yeah, he
it
sounds
is
like
your
an anime
choice.
nerd to me. Yeah,
You mean start over?
it
Yeah.
sounds like an
Clean
otaku.
slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy.
Actually,
It's for
he
you
might have
to
been a
decide.
Smash player.
It's up to you.
Shout out to all my Smash players out there.
By the way, what is that?
Oh shit. Whew.
Dog tags.
This is why I like
Anyone
Kojima,
you
despite
know?
everything the game he works on have interesting, memorable
No,
speeches.
never heard the
Absolutely.
name before.
My favorite speech is the boss's
I'll
speech
pick
about
my own name and my
how
own
friends
life.
can be
I'll find
enemies,
something
or how
worth
friends
passing
today
on.
could be tomorrow's enemies. It's fucking cool. Damn,
tell
you
me some
really
good
did them
things, too.
dirty with that.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it.
It's just,
As
it
long as you
always
keep
gets
yourself
me.
alive, he's safe.
There's just something about, like, anyone can be stinky. Anyone.
Do you know
Right?
where the
And they could go
equivalent-
out in public and be
Transmitter on
stinky.
its way.
Trust
Did he
me,
head for the
I have
Patriots?
worked at a
Yeah,
grocery
but I
store,
have a feeling
and
they
oh
gave
my
us
god.
Olga's location to begin
That's-
with.
You think, like, the
Cheer
stink
up, we have a
lines
better
on
lead.
cartoons are fake? But they
This
are
contains
real.
the list of all
They
the
they
Patriots.
are super
But
real.
Ocelot took it.
The one we
People
gave you wasn't
leave
the
their
real thing.
stink
What?
This
in
virus is
aisles,
coded
and
to
they're not
destroy
even there.
only
They're
specific
all the way
RPW,
across the store, but you could
namely
still smell
information
them in
about
the aisle that they've
Patriot's
been in.
identity,
Anyway,
which means that there's a parameter
but
code
yeah,
there
anyone
that
could be
defines
stinky.
what that
But the fact
information
that,
is.
like, there are so many jokes
Analyze the code,
centralized
you can probably find out
directly
where they
on, like,
operate.
the
Count me
Smash
in.
No, you have things to
FGC
do.
specifically is so fucking funny to me.
People you need to talk
It's so hilarious. Fun fact, New York is one of the states with laws where you can't have a sword in the sheath. If the police spy a riot, he'd be arrested. No, he wouldn't. Because they're all anime lovers there. Everyone in New York loves anime. So they would be like, nah, you get a pass. You seem anime enough. You get a pass.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
I love how he sees his girlfriend and he's like,
Who am I?
"Oh, my girlfriend,
I wouldn't
the
know.
love of my life." But then he realizes
find out
Snake isn't
together,
there
aren't we?
anymore, and he gets sad.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, I'm here with Rose instead of Snake." Ugh.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Nunchucks are illegal? I didn't know that.
Do you remember this place?
Wait a second.
Of course. This is where we
If you have a
first met.
sword out of its sheath,
I remember now.
is that fine?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Okay.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living
Memes.
things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA.
Oh, I
It's up
think it
to
was
us
this
to
speech
teach that to our
that he
children.
used for his
What kind
philosophy
of
paper.
things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Oh, weapon laws put in place in the 60s? Yeah. Makes sense.
I stare
Fly me to the moon. Oh, wrong game.
and the sky up above and think, what am I made of?
Well, I can't skip this.
Am I full
Okay.
of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love?
Yeah, no. They really don't. They really don't know the law. Not all of them, but a good majority of them don't. And it's wild and insane and terrifying.
Will bring sun or rain. Which one of these
Concept map by Hideo Kojima. Did he use Legos again?
can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end.
Man, I really hope we get volume 2 of this collection, of the Metal Gear collection, just because. And I hope both Acid games are in there, because I do want to play through those, because I've never touched them, but they've always held my interest. But also because I want Peace Walker to come back, but with multiplayer, maybe, please. Probably not. If Peace Walker does come back, it probably won't have its multiplayer component, but I would love it if it did. Like, if it's just Acid 1, Acid 2, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and MGS4, that would be amazing. That would be so freaking cool. MGS5, I feel like doesn't need to be in that collection. Or even, I forgot, Ground Zeroes is its own thing too. Ground Zeroes and MGS5 don't really need to be in that collection just because they're readily available. But yeah, the Acid games, Pops, or Ops. No, it's Pops. And Ground Zeroes is not readily available unless you have an Xbox. Then you can play, or Ground Zeroes, Peace Walker. Unless you have an Xbox, then you can play Peace Walker, because that's backwards compatible. But that's it. That's like the only one that out of those that I want, you can actually buy. But there's a caveat. You want to actually run into someone who knows them. Honestly, they do at this point. Both games are crazy old. Are they though? I mean, I guess 10 years is old. But even then, like I said, they're readily available. Like, the problem isn't how they play, because MGS5 and Ground Zeroes has the best Metal Gear Solid gameplay out of all of them. Easy. Like, and that's not even like subjective, that's just objective. Objectively, they play the best out of all of them. But the problem isn't that. The problem is like the availableness of all those games, which none of those games are available unless you have an Xbox, right? And that, even that is just Peace Walker. So actually, is Peace Walker available on PS Vita? I want to say it is, right? By the end of this year, they're both going to be 10 years old. True, but that doesn't necessarily mean bad, you know? Like, how old was Resident Evil 4 before it got its remake? Was it? Like, it was almost 20 years old, right? Maybe like 18? PSP and PSP Vita. PS Vita. I keep calling it PSP Vita. You hate the RE remakes? Really? The only one that you liked are 1 and 2? Really? That's interesting. I wonder why. Why? Why do you hate those remakes? Because I love them. I love all of them. I love the originals and I love the new ones. And now, since they're both readily available on something, like, if I'm feeling one way, I could go play the original, and if I'm feeling another, I could go play the remake. Oh. You don't like horror. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I thought it was like some deeper meaning, like it just wasn't good to you, but no, if you don't like horror, then yeah, that makes sense. Me, I love horror.
Life
You hate
isn't
zombies?
just about passing on your genes.
Due to other...
We can leave behind much more than just DNA.
It was this speech. It was this speech for sure. Sorry.
Literature,
I forgot.
movies,
There's like 3 speeches at the end of this game.
felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light.
Everyone gets a speech. Like, literally everyone gets a speech.
Digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future.
Leave your memes. Your cat memes, your dog memes, your job memes. Leave all the memes. Yeah, no, I love horror games. I love horror in general. But like, some of my favorite, it's funny, some of my favorite horror anything have comedy mixed into it. Like,
you there? It's me. I finished going over that
Evil
disc.
Dead 2,
Did you find the Patriots list?
Army of Darkness,
Of course. It contains the personal
Ash
data
vs.
of
Evil
12
Dead.
people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
Or even Resident Evil 4.
Well, we were right about them being
Like
on
how
Manhattan.
goofy Resident Evil 4 is with like Leon's dialogue.
Already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
About 100 years ago. I continued 20 times. I feel like 10 of those deaths were due to me missing that jump. I'm a tarantula. Do I have a wig? Oh. Oh. Oh wait, no, you get the wigs if you hold up a certain amount of people and get their dog tags. Alright. Dun dun dun. Wait, hold on. It's Raiden! Can I do anything else on this title screen? No. Just that. Just a jump scare. But anyway. Thank you all for watching, for tuning in, for all your love and support. It's very much appreciated. I truly, really do appreciate it. Bringing you guys all these good games. All these fun games. All these good times. I was like, what just happened? I was like, I didn't press anything. What happened? No! No! God damn it. God damn it. But yeah, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow with maybe MGS3. Although I've been wanting to play Rise of the Ronin. But also I've been wanting to play Resident Evil. So, we'll see. We will see. With that being said, have a good night, day, wherever you guys live. And keep on passing on your memes. Don't let your memes be memes. Alright. Bye-bye.